Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this don't work without you guys, man. You know, we had daylight savings time yesterday, and today we got about 70-degree weather, and it's fool's gold. It's gonna get cold again. That's why I'm putting these pansies out here, because these actually made it through the winter. And there's going to be some frost and some more cold days, but I'm going to go ahead and get a few plants put out here just to try and spruce it up a little bit. So when we do our live streams out here and things, we got something to, a little better background and things, so it doesn't look quite as trashy. So the question is right now, who's it going to be? Thursday at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is the deadline to use the tag. The Dallas Cowboys are trying to hurry up and get one, if not both of these deals done by the deadline on Thursday. The NFLPA, well, they've decided they're going to need a little more time to try and get this vote done. So they've extended that until Saturday. Now, technically, what you could probably do is try and use two tags and say, you know what, we're going to try. And then if the agreement ends up going through, you might be screwed, because then it goes back to one tag. So the Cowboys are trying to get this deal done. So what we're hearing is that the Cowboys have upped their offer to Dak. We don't have the exact details. We know the original offer that they had. And here's the thing. They're lying to you out there, because people are out there saying, oh, well, they don't believe in Dak. They're not going to pay Dak. They don't want to. That's what a lot of people are hoping. They're hoping that the Dallas Cowboys stay dysfunctional and that they don't get this. Oh, we don't want to yell on there. We got enough yelling. That they hope that the Cowboys don't get this done and that we are in quarterback hell a la the Washington Redskins. Reality is that Cowboys are doing what they do. They're taking their sweet time and trying to get this thing done and, keep, of course, all of the attention, because that's what the Cowboys like. They love the attention. But see, here's where it kind of bothers me. See, a lot of people will say, you're not a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're just a Dak Prescott fan, and some jackass out there has the nerve to say, don't trust, he doesn't trust people who don't support their home teams. Well, you know what? Then keep your ass off my channel. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to have somebody say that I'm not a real Dallas Cowboy fan. Because you know what? I can guarantee you that I do more for the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys nation than probably 95% of the fans out there. I'm going to ask that jackass, when was the last time you drove an RV at your expense to Dallas? Okay, to Dallas to the draft, and served about 300 people and didn't charge them a dime. Do you do that for your Dallas Cowboys? Do you? Do you stand there every single day talking and reaping the Dallas Cowboys? Do you every single day wear Dallas Cowboys gear? Do you, my friend, live in enemy territory and have not one, but two Dallas Cowboy flags in front of your house? Do you, my man? Do you? Because I know one thing. I know those Dallas Cowboy fans that are up there in Philly are risking their lives showing their support for the Dallas Cowboys. So you, my man, are you risking your life in Dallas? Are you? I didn't think so. And again, you are here by choice. Okay? You got that? You're here by choice. If you don't like what I'm saving, if you don't like what we serving here at the restaurant, you can feel free to go eat someplace else. I don't need you. But see, you're getting a lot of misinformation and things, because just because somebody's on ESPN or on Fox, Fox Sports News 1 or Fox, whatever it is, and these things, we think that they are experts and actually know what they're talking about. But see, when you get a bum-ass quarterback, a guy who was a never was, You can't even say they were a has-been because they never been nothing. And they're the ones that are trying to tell somebody else how to do something. You know, when your team was 0-16 and you were the quarterback, you might want to just shut the hell up. But be that as it may, this guy says, and y'all know who I'm talking about. It's not even worth giving him any credit by even saying the man's name. But when this jackass, like this jackass that says I'm not a real Cowboy fan, says that Dak Prescott, the Dallas Cowboys, you know, they're hesitating in signing him because he didn't beat anybody over the last 2 years. You know what? See, this is the kind of crap that you guys hear. You hear and you take as like, yeah, you know, because the Eagle fans, they're out here running around, you know, posting some stuff. You know, Dallas Cowboys 1-6 against winning teams. You know, sometimes that shit happens. But when you go through and say that the Dallas Cowboys haven't beaten anybody over the last 2 years, hold on. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Because I want to say, in the course of the last 2 seasons, mind you, I think we beat the Eagles 3 times to 1. Now, it may be a fair statement to say that the Eagles are nobody. I can give you that. Okay, I'm okay with saying that the Eagles are nobody. But they were 9-7 the last 2 seasons. And they did come off of a Super Bowl victory. Right? And they were in the playoffs the last 2 years. Somehow, you know, the Dallas Cowboys beat them 3 times out of 4. Yet we don't seem to get any credit for that. So that's one example right there, okay? Now again, I can get it if you say that they're nobody. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. I'm seriously, I'm cool with that. But the Rams, didn't we beat them too? Because they went to the Super Bowl after the Eagles did. They were in the Super Bowl last year, weren't they? We beat them. The Super Bowl runners up. Okay, we beat them. New Orleans Saints, the team that should have been in the Super Bowl and probably would have done better than the Rams, we're 1-1 against those guys. We did beat them last year too. So that's four games right there. In the playoffs, my quarterback actually did something that Carson Wentz didn't. He made it through a whole playoff game. In fact, he's made it through 3. Yeah, that's right. 3 games. Or is it 4? Green Bay, the Rams, Seattle. I'm sorry, 4. He's made it through 4 playoff games. Carson Wentz hasn't played a whole quarter of one because he bumped his head and had to go to bed. I believe he beat the highest paid quarterback, Russell Wilson, in the playoffs. Am I wrong on that? I think they beat Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks in the playoffs. So wait a minute, let me see if I got it right. That's 3 Eagles, that's 3 games there. That's the Rams, that's 4 games. That's New Orleans, that's 5 games. And that's Seattle, that's 6 games. And since they will forever be tied with each other because they were both drafted in the same draft, what they don't talk about is Carson Wentz the year before. Carson Wentz went 5-6. The only team last year that they won against that ended the season with a winning record was the Colts. And at the time, the Colts were 1-3 before they went on a hot streak and ended up making it to the playoffs. So if you're going to tell the story, Have your facts together. Have the story right. You know, I am just a guy that does construction work, that has a voodoo doll, that has to do his own work and his own research. You have a whole network behind you of people that work to tell you what you can say, that can do the research. How is it you can't get that shit right? That kind of stuff pisses me off. And see, I need to stop getting pissed off because, you know, I've just been back from the doctor and I've got this heart monitor that I got to wear for the next 2 days to try and figure out why my heartbeat is going up and down. Jerry, for the sake of my heart, can we get this damn deal done before I have a heart attack and die on air? I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I hope you are having a great day. I'll see you soon.